Yo, what is going on, gamers? And today I finally have a new piece for you. This is a Megumine piece from Konosuba that I've been kind of working on for a while. Uh Actually, what had happened is that I made this piece a few days ago, but the anatomy was so bad that I actually just restarted the whole thing except for the head. I took the head, which you can definitely just see, uh, and redid the whole thing basically from scratch again. So this is why it took a long time for another upload. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things happen. It is what it is. Honestly, I'm not super happy with how this turned out in the end, but I decided, hey, this is just practice for me anyways. Like, I wasn't trying to make anything crazy right now. I'm just trying to kind of get back into full body and push myself again. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen any of my other videos, but I've been trying to do a lot of themes with what art I'm going to do and what the purpose of it is. And the whole purpose of this was to kind of just do a full body. I haven't done anything past like 2 heads in a very long time, so this is my first time doing like 4 out of the like this character's height is about, I would say, 6.25 heads tall. So this is generally about 2/3 of the whole character's body. I'm just missing like the knee and the feet. I could have easily added it. It's not too hard, but I just wanted to do something not super crazy. One of my biggest struggles is drawing like the breast and exactly where that needs to be. This is definitely a bit off from what it actually needs to be, and that's okay. I kind of analyze what I did wrong here, and I'm gonna work on it next time. I need to kind of have more of a plan for where the hips need to go. I want to have something just a little bit more dynamic next time, and also I'm going to take more time outlining, especially like the breast area and just the upper torso. I find that's where I struggle the most in, and being able to make the shoulder length actually like correct. I had started this piece and I realized actually halfway through that I made the shoulder width way too small for the head, so it looked a little off. So what I had to do as a band-aid was I actually just shrunk the head as much as I can. It's really hard to do that in pixel art. Like, when you shrink something down, it has to interpolate where those new pixels need to go and where the old ones where to leave. And so it doesn't really like doing that. And I had to cover up a lot of the hair, which I was pretty happy with at the end, with like a nice hat and whatnot. But it is what it is. For next time, I'll kind of have more of a plan. It is a good learning experience for me to understand that I can go a little bit more gung-ho with the height, well, the width of the shoulders and the overall body and how big it is. And also, I need to take more time in drawing out the upper torso. So that's what I'm going to do next time. I wanted to do one more thing in this theme, is actually draw hands again. I did that last time. I was pretty happy with the overall hands that came out with this piece. I think my hands are starting to get a little bit better. I didn't run into the problem of having the hands be too small this time, which was nice. Is it exactly correct? I wouldn't say so, but I think it's a step in the right direction, and I'm kind of having more of a method of doing it now. I didn't really look up much on hands because right now my focus is on torso, but I'm trying my best with what I got. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out overall for what the purpose of this exercise was. I think she came out all right. Next up, if you're kind of curious of what I'm planning on doing, I think the month of February, I'm going to try to do a full body a day and kind of speed run a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to do that every day, because I'd like to work on main pieces a lot too, because I just enjoy doing fan art, even if it's not like the best looking thing ever. Like, we'll get there with time, so I'm not too super worried about that. But yeah, my plan is to look into either manga or a place where people are drawing incredible art and kind of try to make it my own. and follow these tips that I'll show you guys later. I have a video coming up with some tips that I wish I knew beforehand and kind of learned as I went on with time, and how to make your pieces a lot better, a lot faster, and how to get better at art. So I'm gonna actually follow these rules like really strictly now, and try to get as good as I can, as fast as I can. So right now, the little spoiler, I guess, one of the tips is to steal ideas from other people, or not necessarily ideas, but art. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at other people's designs of how they do things, and I'm going to take a lot of this and try it myself. I'm going to obviously add my own flair to it and my own way of doing things, but I'm going to look, I want to get better at full body. I want to get a lot better at clothing. I'm really bad at shading clothing and making it look realistic. So I'm going to tackle that soon. And also I want to make hair look a lot more thick and full, and instead of super flat. I've been starting to slowly transition and doing a slightly better job at it compared to where it was before, but I still need a lot of practice, and I'm going to do a lot more research into this. So hopefully in the next month, I'm going to be doing a lot better and making some really clean illustrations for everyone, and also show you guys what I learned and how to do things. Well, that's the plan. Of course, I have a full-time job and I have a lot of other things going on in my life, so I can't do art 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. It's just not in the cards for me right now. So I do art generally about once every like every day for about at least an hour, maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on the day. So it may take a little bit longer for me to get to where I want to be, but that's okay. I'll take it at my own pace, and I won't worry too much. But I've been really happy with how like my faces have been coming out. I've been getting a little bit more expressive. I added like slight head tilt up. I've been trying to stop doing just like perfectly flat heads that are only rotate in the X direction. I want a little rotation everywhere. I want a little flare everywhere. So that's what I've been kind of getting up to lately. So it's been turning out pretty good. I like the size of the canvas that I've been using. I was originally using, like, for at least the face, like I was doing 120 by 128, which is pretty good, but I like the freedom of making like the head at least 256 by 256 and then extruding from that. So my palette size is like basically doubled, and I kind of like where I'm at right now. I may go up a little bit more. We'll see as time goes on. But for now, I think this is a good size for my overall palette in my workflow. I just got to get better at all the things I said before, and it's going to take some time, but I think I will get better. And especially with everyone's support, it's been really awesome. I really appreciate everyone kind of hanging around and stubbing and doing and supporting me. It's really been awesome. It makes me want to keep going. I grind every day just for you guys. Make sure that the people who enjoy my content can come back and have something to watch, hopefully. And maybe you're using my art as an inspiration for starting your own thing, and that'd be friggin' awesome. I just hope that everyone who wants to do something at least tries and starts it. It may not be something you love doing, but at least you'll find out, and I gave it a shot. It's really easy to think about doing something, but it's a lot harder to actually start. And taking the time to do something every day is really hard at the start, but it goes from being a chore to something that you really enjoy when you get over the hump of like not knowing how to do anything and being able to use, like, for instance, for me, Sprite, I can use the software almost flawlessly. At least like whatever I need to do, I kind of know how to like get to that specific thing. I'm not great at like actual pixel art itself. Like I always have improvement, but I'm pretty comfortable with the software by now. I almost have 700 hours in it, so I hope I am. But yeah, so anyways, what I was saying is, like, just take that first step and just try something new and interesting, and hopefully it'll stick for you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up with the support. I have a few more videos planned for this week. Hopefully I get to them. Hopefully I finish them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great one. Peace.